Why 10,000 steps is a lie. You've heard it everywhere. Walk 10,000 steps a day and you'll be healthy. But what if that number is completely made up? Science shows that the 10,000 step goal is more marketing than medicine, and the real path to better health might be simpler, smarter, and far more effective than blindly counting steps. 1. The origin of 10,000 steps. The idea of walking 10,000 steps a day didn't come from science. It actually started in Japan in the 1960s as a marketing gimmick. A pedometer called Manpo K, literally 10,000 steps meter, was released to encourage people to be active. The number looked impressive, easy to remember, and sold devices. But there was no research proving it was the magic number for health. Despite this, the concept went global. Fitness trackers, apps, and influencers pushed 10,000 steps as a universal goal. People started obsessing over hitting that number every day, assuming more steps automatically meant better health. But here's the problem. Not all steps are created equal. And health isn't just about hitting a number. 2. Step count versus real movement. Walking 10,000 steps is a rough target, roughly 5 miles. But science shows that the intensity and consistency of movement matter more than the raw number. A casual stroll around the house or office doesn't provide the cardiovascular benefits of brisk walking, climbing stairs, or short bursts of aerobic activity. Andrew Huberman and other neuroscientists explain that physical activity triggers complex biological processes, blood flow increases, mitochondria in cells multiply, hormones balance, and the brain releases mood-enhancing chemicals. If your steps are slow and scattered, you may not get these benefits, even if you hit 10,000. 3. Health benefits start lower. Recent studies reveal something surprising. Most people don't need 10,000 steps to see real health improvements. One large study in Japan tracked older adults and found that 7,000 steps per day reduced mortality significantly compared to those walking fewer steps. After about 7,500 steps, additional benefits plateaued. This means the magic 10,000 step target isn't a health requirement. It's arbitrary. What truly matters is regular, purposeful movement, not an inflated number you feel pressured to reach. 4. Quality over quantity. Huberman-style science emphasizes movement quality over quantity. Quick bursts of activity, like climbing stairs, sprinting for a minute, or doing bodyweight exercises, may provide more benefits than thousands of slow steps. These movements stimulate your heart, muscles, and brain in ways casual walking cannot. For example, 5 minutes of intense walking or climbing stairs can improve cardiovascular function and insulin sensitivity more than 30 minutes of leisurely strolling. The takeaway? Focus on how you move, not just how many steps you take. 5. Sitting is the real enemy. The real danger isn't failing to reach 10,000 steps, it's prolonged sitting. Many people walk a few thousand steps, but spend the rest of the day sitting at desks, commuting, or on the couch. This sedentary behavior is linked to increased risk of heart disease, diabetes, and even cognitive decline. In other words, you could hit 10,000 steps but still be unhealthy if you sit for 8 or more hours a day. Movement needs to be frequent, varied, and intentional, not just a one-time step count fix. 6. The mental health angle. Movement isn't just physical, it's mental. Even moderate activity, like brisk walking or climbing stairs, triggers dopamine, serotonin, and BDNF in the brain. These chemicals boost mood, focus, and resilience to stress. Huberman stresses that consistent movement rewires the brain for better cognitive function, regardless of step count. So, obsessing over 10,000 steps can distract from the real goal, daily movement that enhances your body and mind. A shorter, more focused walk, or a few minutes of high-intensity activity can produce more benefits than an arbitrary step goal. 7. Personalized movement goals. Another problem with 10,000 steps is that it's one size fits all. Not everyone is the same. Age, fitness level, health conditions, and lifestyle matter. For an older adult or someone just starting fitness, 5,000, 7,000 steps might be plenty. For an athlete or highly active person, 12,000, 15,000 steps may be natural. The key is personalized movement. Find what challenges your body, keeps you consistent, and fits your life. It's not a number on a tracker. It's a sustainable habit. 8. Huberman's perspective on movement. Huberman emphasizes that the brain and body thrive on variability and intensity. Long walks, short sprints, strength movements, and stretching all contribute to longevity, energy, and mental clarity. Walking is excellent, but it's just one piece of a puzzle. Focusing solely on hitting 10,000 steps may limit your potential benefits from other forms of exercise. Even brief, purposeful bursts of activity, climbing stairs, doing push-ups between meetings, cycling, or dancing, stimulate your heart, muscles, and brain more effectively than thousands of unintentional steps. 9. How to cheat the step myth. Here's a practical takeaway. Stop obsessing over the number. Instead, focus on movement variety, alternate walking, stairs, stretching, and strength exercises. Intensity. Add brisk walking or short bursts of effort to trigger cardiovascular and metabolic benefits. Consistency. Move multiple times throughout the day, rather than a single long walk. Breaking sedentary time. Stand up, stretch, or walk briefly every hour to combat sitting. By following these principles, you get the benefits that 10,000 steps promise, without being tied to an arbitrary number. 10. The real health metric. In reality, your health isn't determined by a pedometer or a daily step count. True health is measured by a combination of factors that reflect how well your body and mind function. Cardiovascular endurance, for instance, shows how efficiently your heart and lungs deliver oxygen to your body, a critical marker of longevity. Muscle strength and flexibility determine your ability to move freely, prevent injuries, and maintain independence as you age. Body composition and metabolism indicate how well your body processes energy, manages weight, and supports overall health. And mental health, along with consistent energy levels, reveals how well your brain handles stress, focus, and emotional resilience. Focusing solely on reaching 10,000 steps a day ignores this bigger picture. Walking is excellent, but it's just one piece of the puzzle. You don't need a round number to be healthy. What truly matters is consistent, purposeful movement that challenges your muscles, engages your cardiovascular system, and stimulates your brain. Short bursts of activity, brisk walking, climbing stairs, or strength exercises done regularly will provide far more benefits than blindly hitting a step goal. In other words, health is about quality, consistency, and intention, not arbitrary numbers. Final thoughts. The 10,000 step goal is a convenient marketing number, but it's not a health law. Science shows that purposeful movement, intensity, and consistency matter far more than hitting a round number. Walking is excellent, but quality and context are key. Stop stressing about 10,000 steps. Instead, move daily in ways that challenge your heart, muscles, and mind. Walk, run, climb stairs, stretch, or do short bursts of exercise. Focus on sustainable habits that improve your health and longevity. That's the real path to fitness, energy, and a sharper mind. Like, share, and subscribe for more.